The risks of vaping, that's what we begin with tonight. It's something we're seeing reports on daily. Reports of illnesses and even deaths. At least 6 deaths reported and confirmed nationwide related to vaping. Another 450 cases of lung disease suspected of being caused by it. Now, some patients reporting only using THC vape products, others only nicotine. And then some say a combination. But the only common factor is they were all vaping something. Now in Utah, the Department of Health is looking into 35 confirmed vaping-associated lung disease cases, 12 others that may be related. Now in a story you'll see first on 4, ABC4's Jason Wynn learns more about what you're putting into your body with every puff. He joins us live in Salt Lake City. And Jason, how are doctors diagnosing these lung disease cases?
Emily, doctors tell me that they're looking at 2 things. The first thing that they're looking at is CT scans and x-rays of your chest to make sure that your lungs are not inflamed. And if they are, they're going to look at if you vaped within the last 90 days. Now, health officials say they don't know what is causing this outbreak, but one lawmaker that I spoke to says the stuff that's inside of vape juice is not only harmful, but possibly illegal. The Utah Department of Health's epidemiologist Keegan McCaffrey has an urgent warning for Utahns.
We urge people to avoid vaping because we don't know what's behind this outbreak of cases.
All 35 cases the state is looking into involve someone who vapes nicotine, THC, or both.
Because of the finding of vitamin E acetate, we're saying really specifically don't vape THC cartridges and don't buy them off the street.
Vitamin E acetate is an oily substance commonly found in things like lotion, but recently health officials found it in vape cartridges.
These are new products. We don't understand what the long-term health effects are, and they aren't consistently regulated.
That's why Senator Mitt Romney tweeted the FDA Tuesday stating it should consider recalling e-cigarettes as it continues to investigate recent deaths and illnesses related to vaping. District 13's Representative Paul Ray agrees.
If this were any other kind of a drug or a food, it would have already been recalled.
He's looking at introducing bills that could ban vaping, ban its flavors, and or taxing it.
Since 2014, we've been saying there's going to be major health issues coming down the road to people, and just been ignored to this point.
And now the state representative says he has proof. He says a man on probation recently failed a drug test due to vaping.
This was a good person who has not been doing anything. The opioids is what came up in his system. Tested the vape juice. There was opioid in the vape juice. So what I ask is I ask a laboratory to go out and purchase samples from different stores across the Salt Lake Valley.
He asked them to test multiple brands from different stores.
They pulled 17 samples off the shelves, purchased those, took them back. Out of the 17, 12 of those contained opioid traces, so they were able to detect opioids in the vape juice that you're buying off the shelf.
He says they also found other drugs in vape juices like barbiturates and THC.
What you're buying off the shelf, and I've heard the industry say, well, it's the black market guys. I'm going to call BS on that, because these were shops, legitimate shops across the valley that were doing that. And so I think it's an industry altogether that we have a big issue with.
Representative Ray says the DEA is involved in his investigation, and he says that he'll release all of his findings tomorrow during a press conference. He also tells me that you can expect a slew of bills to enter into this legislation session involving vaping. We're going to continue to follow this story. I'm Jason Wynn, live in Salt Lake City, ABC4 News.